A pier for Nduru Island capsized, resulting in 7 deaths. This is part of disturbing statistics where 5,000 deaths are reported annually on the lake due to navigation accidents caused by strong winds and sometimes outright overloading, as well as failure to use protective gear. Kevin Ogutu looks at maritime transport safety on Lake Victoria and the impact it has had on the lake's islands.
Lake Victoria, which is Africa's largest inland fishery, employs over 200,000 fisherfolk. Besides that, the expansive lake offers a robust maritime transport that has seen new players coming on board to offer a safer service across the waters. Reliable reports indicate that there are over 30 million people living near the coastline, 1,400 landing sites or beaches, from which 50,000 boats operate. But there is a darker side to this blessing, as on average 3,000 to 5,000 deaths occur on the lake each year due to navigation accidents caused by strong winds and waves, and sometimes outright overloading and failure to use protective gear like life jackets. On 21st of September 2021, a boat leaving Homa Bay Pier for Nduru Island capsized, resulting in 7 deaths. As it has been the norm, a frantic search and rescue exercise ensued. Once again, safety standards had not been adhered to, and lives had been lost, while some were lucky to be alive.
We don't want circumstances where we are getting materials and passengers being loaded onto the same vessel. We also want to read out those people who have always taken advantage of the fact that maybe there is less policing in the lake. We are bringing on board the Kenya Coast Guards. We are also bringing on board the Kenya Maritime Authority.
The recent resumption of operations by privately owned Mbita ferry services was no doubt a sigh of relief for thousands of travelers who have relied on the vessels for transport, owing to its safety standards. The operator resumed services after more than 2 months of suspension by the Kenya Maritime Authority due to non-compliance, further emphasizing the seriousness that respective government agencies are putting on safety. And along the shores of Lake Victoria in Kisumu County, a team of boat makers are busy here at the Globology Limited Yard. It is here that the huge hulls made from special aluminum metal are joined with the top section to form Waterbus, a catamaran vessel propelled by 2 engines. This has been a game changer on maritime transport on Lake Victoria, with a fixed timetable and strict adherence to safety.
We transport 1,100 passengers daily, moving the passengers through a journey from the wooden boats that are unsafe to fully furnished catamaran vessels that are safe, with competent crew, with compliance to Kenya Maritime Authority, which is our regulator in the lake, and also with other county regulations.
So we need a lot of highly skilled carpenters. We need skilled plumbers, we need general fitters, we need highly skilled welders, we need marine engineers, we need civil engineers. These are guys who are majorly most of our landing locations and the infrastructure and maintenance.
Inside, the travelers are taken through the procedure of putting on life jackets, which is a key lifeguard in times of accidents. In their own language of Luo, they get to learn how to put it on and when it becomes necessary to do so. Waterbus vessels ply Luanda Kotieno to Mbita Mfangano Island through Takawiri.
Safety across the water has been a great challenge. And over the years, people have been relying on wooden canoes, the automated wooden boats, which sometimes become very risky, especially when the weather gets so rough. But with the introduction of the water vessel, Waterbus as a water vessel transporting people across the water, it's traveling across the water from Mbita to Mfangano has been made much easier because of the operations that can be timed. Waterbus is operating on a fixed timetable, and so people can plan their movement to the island and from the island with a lot of ease.
Before water bus started coming to Takawiri Island, which is famed for its white sandy beaches, only clients with enough money for private speedboats could come to the island, to the one and only hotel that was available then.
We thought of establishing this place, which is next to the water bus landing stage, to make it easier for those people who want to visit Takawiri Island, but probably might not afford to hire a private speedboat, that they can be able to easily access the place through water bus. So one of the considerations was to provide guests to our main hotel an alternative place where they can visit, either to sleep over or for the day, but also for other people that want to come, even from different places.
And that is how Takawiri Victoria Sand Lodge was born 2 years ago, thanks to a reliable and safe water transport that makes guests, even with a low budget, explore the islands on Lake Victoria.
We are in 2 routes currently, that is Mfangano and Luanda Kutieno. Way forward for the company, we are doing surveys for new routes, and very soon we'll be starting new operations in Sindo. The next operation where we'll start will be in Lamu, Mombasa, town itself. Then, but before then, we'll move to Uganda and Tanzania.
Away from the island in Mbita mainland, even the boda operators and other occasional travelers are feeling the impact of having a safe transport option on the lake.
Hapa Mbita kuna places different. Kuna places zingine zinaitwa Sindo, ni Magunga. Sasa unajua customer akikuwa Mfangano, akienda pale tunapata do mzuri juu kutoka hapa hadi Magunga ni almost 1000.
The boat ilikuwa ndogo, and then time ya mawimbi unachapwa na maji, like hata ukisafiri unasafiri when you are uncomfortable, but with this you travel safe, everything is okay.
The establishment of Kenya Coast Guard Service in 2019 was one step towards ensuring safety among Lake Victoria users, that is fishermen and maritime transport. And now the government